Most owners will never open the hood on their BMW iX, and BMW prefers it that way. So here are 5 reasons why you'd want to open it anyway, and one good reason why you probably shouldn't. When I was researching this car, one thing stood out to me, and that's the fact that there is no front trunk or frunk on this BMW iX. So that made me wonder what is under the hood, since there is no engine and it's quite large. Well, when I bought the car, I went to open it and did not find a conventional release inside the cabin. Luckily, there is a way, and it's super easy. There is a wire loop in the footwell on each side of the car, sort of where the traditional hood release would be. Pulling the cord on each side will unlatch both corners of the hood. Now, this is where you have to be careful. Since this isn't supposed to be opened, there are no gas struts like you would see on the X7, or even a stick to hold up the hood. So you want to lift it from the middle like this, and not from this corner or from that corner. And you want to lift it evenly up. If you don't hold it up, it will drop. So you got to be very careful. And you will need something to hold it up. Of course, BMW offers a special tool that you are supposed to use for this, which is basically an $80 pin, but you can just have a second person hold it up for you, hold it yourself with one hand, or stick a screwdriver into the holes in the hinge. BMW also recommends masking off the corners with tape, as it is possible to push the hood into the A-pillar if you're not careful, and of course scratch the paint. This is why you want to lift it evenly. As you can see, that corner gets very close to the A-pillar right there. You have to open the hood all the way until these holes line up. Then we're gonna grab just a regular little screwdriver and push that through, and then release. It's holding the hood now, but I'm still gonna hold it at the top just a little bit until I put the one on the other side as well. And on this side, I'm just gonna use one of these Allen wrenches because it fits perfectly there as well. Just like that. With our pin equivalent in both of the hinges, the hood is now secured, and now we can look underneath. Anyway, now that we have it open, why are we here? Well, the first reason is that this is where your 12-volt battery lives. Eventually, it will go bad and you may not be able to start the car, and the battery will need to be replaced. Well, this can easily be done once you know how to get there. Of course, you'd want to disengage the high voltage system first, but that's for another video. Second, and probably the reason you will want to get in here, is to clean out the leaves and debris that will accumulate around the vents and eventually start rotting and smelling. I recommend taking a leaf blower to this area once a year. It's also a good idea to make sure no rodents got into this area. It's a nice warm place in the winter for critters. Third reason is that this is the area where your car sucks in fresh air for the cabin. So if you have stinky air coming out of the vents, you probably want to get an air sanitizer or disinfectant like Lysol to kill off the bacteria. I have a full video on that, so check that out. But the basic idea is that you're gonna spray this while the air is running in the car, so it sucks in this disinfectant spray and kills off the bacteria. The fourth reason to get into this area may not be common, but I have seen reports of the washer fluid filler flap getting stuck or hard to open. Well, it can be helped once you have direct access. You can also apply some lithium grease to here if it's not opening properly. And lastly, if you're the kind of owner who likes knowing where everything is, this is the best way to curb your curiosity. You can also inspect for coolant leaks, cracked pipes, damaged wiring, or anything else that looks out of place. Of course, you want to be careful and not unplug anything, especially these big orange high voltage cables. Bonus item, if you are installing a vinyl wrap or PPF, you probably want to have full access to do a good job. So having access to all of these nooks and crannies will make your job so much easier. Now that we are all done here, it's time to close the hood. And to do so, pull out the screwdriver or your special tool and slowly lower the hood to about 5 to 6 inches from a closed position and let it drop. As a test, we can pull on each side to make sure it's latched in place. Do not drop it from high up, as the hinge can kick back and the edge of the hood can touch the A-pillar, damaging the paint. Now that we have visited the forbidden area, what is that one good reason for you not to open it up? Well, the biggest reason is that it's simply not designed for owner access, and you have to follow all of the procedures I shown in this video to do it safely. Almost everything under there is high voltage or sensitive cooling equipment that can't be serviced without proper training. So unless you have a reason to be there, it's probably best to leave it to professionals or curious-minded like me. Check out this video where I drove this car over 1,000 miles to get it home, and let me know why you think BMW decided not to make this area more compact and give us more storage. Like the video if you liked it, subscribe to the channel for more BMW content, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!